That's boring to do that, because that Jesus didn't even do that. What Jesus did was he told them to.
Going on, it's too much, because you don't even know what you're saying.
But let your heart not be troubled, because that doesn't need to be affirmed by you. So don't get troubled with it.
No, if you're a part of the body of Christ, it does.
No, because
you're not by yourself, so you can't just say yes. And the Lord has sent me to do. You're gonna be judged by the body. Judges what we say.
And Easter, you're you're the only one in the whole world that say what you're saying. Anybody else, white, black, church, whatever, Easter, signs and wonders follow them that believe.
Okay, Chris, let them follow you. I don't know what you want me to do.
I'm just saying, I just told you, there's nothing, you don't need to do anything, because you don't need to affirm that.
I'm not affirming anything. It's like you're trying to make me believe it. Like, yes. And we, the church, have to go out into the world, and we have to do this. We're already in the world. We're not of it. We don't have to do nothing. It's Christ doing everything. It's like you want, I don't know what your whole agenda is, but it's different than what I understand. So maybe I'm on a different part of the body, but
even when you go to Capella University and you finish your PsyD program and you get that education, this is a good example. Thank you, Lord. You go through your whole 4 years. You can ask Sheila. You go through your 4 years and you get to the end, and they say, okay, what you going to do with this education? How are you going to take this education and change the world? That's what they ask you in school. They're not giving you that education and saying, what you going to do to work in Augusta? Then people ask you, what are you doing with this? It's called a dissertation. What is your contribution to science?
Okay, go give your contribution.
I am trying to figure out what happened to my curtain hooks. And I ordered them, and they say they come in there, and I don't have them.
You sat it on the side, and I said, what are you doing? Nothing. I don't want to talk about that. You cannot tell me anything.
Don't want to talk about what?
The book.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
You can't even follow.
I don't know what you're talking about, because you're somewhere else. You done lost me.
No, I'm on the same tail end.
No, you don't, because you can't tell me what book you talking about and when.
I'm telling you right now.
All right, I'm listening.
You said, you wrote the book. Okay. Now, when you wrote the book, I said, so what are you doing with that? Nothing. I just wanted to write it. But you said you're the person that changes the world.
What book is that?
The first book you wrote, In My Shoes.
Easter, when was that?
It doesn't matter.
And that's already done. Why do you keep bringing it up? This is 2026. That's 14 years ago.
What part of the world did you change? You see how you're trying to get away from it?
No, you're stuck in the past. You are just like the people when you give your life to the Lord and you go back around your family and they say, I thought you were still smoking. I thought you was
still not going to follow.
No, Corey is in jail and has been sentenced again. What do I still want to talk about that for? That is old.
Why did you like the book? It's women out there that need it.
That's old. I published 100 copies. That's old.
Well, Queen, I don't want to talk about nothing, okay? Well, I don't understand which route you be going because you change over and you said, I am a spiritual analyst. First of all, you need to spiritually analyze, okay, why did I write that and why is it that there?
Well,
You wanna
Easter,
know
when you
and
want me to do
deliver.
that, you go back and come back out with Coming Out Again and sing and Test of My Faith, okay? Because
I will.
just how that sounds crazy for somebody to be telling somebody, that's not my message anymore. That's to say that is to say, it's like the scripture in the Bible that says a dog will return to his vomit. What am I going back there for? That has no relation to nothing today. Nothing. If I met a woman and her son was in prison, or if she had got into some trouble, then God may have me bring that up. God don't have me even bring that up. No more than I bring up going with Honey. No more than I bring up being married to Dee. That's past. All of that is over 14 years ago. I don't nobody want to talk about that. Don't nobody want to talk about that. That is old.
Let's talk about what you want to talk about. I'm not interested. I'm just telling you the truth.
Well, Easter, I don't come up with new ideas. That's not the love of God in you to say that.
No, I'm not.
I mean, and it ain't no love lost to it, but I don't get the hostility and the bass in your voice. I don't get it.
Hostility. It's just that you only have your mind set one place. You don't want to answer questions that are pertinent to where you are or say.
You don't have a question. What you have is either defamatory comments or you have criticism that's not founded.
No defamatory nothing.
Okay, well then what question do you have?
I'm just asking you because you're stating, and if you was on any platform and someone asked you a question, you cannot get upset like that.
You're the one upset. I'm on the phone and my voice ain't changed. Nothing.
Yes, you have.
No, it's not. I don't. What are you? I ain't heard you ask me nothing. I heard you say a bunch of stuff.
Don't necessarily have to be in a question mark. It's like, okay, you're saying that you are a spiritual analyst. That God told you that. Now, a spiritual analyst, if God is the spirit, why would you be analyzing him? Because there's no other spirit besides him.
What's the audience for then? What? Explain.
I don't have an audience. I'm talking to
my audience. Where did they come from? What are they there for then?
I don't know who you're talking about. You are talking about something that you said is in the past, but you don't want to.
That's not the past. When I was in California.
You're not there now.
I'm going to explain it again. When I was in California.
I know.
Can you let me talk? I don't know what you're angry for.
I'm not angry.
Okay, so let me talk.
The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying.
She don't want me to have anything to say at all.
You're saying, I'm not there anymore. I'm not there anymore. So you're not in California anymore. Why are you sorting?
You got your purpose when Jack left you. Had Jack not left you?
I did not get my. That's
okay,
you
didn't tell me that you started writing songs when Jack left.
But that doesn't mean that was my purpose. You don't know my purpose.
Okay, you said that your songs came to you after Jack left. All right? And I'm telling you that when I went to California and I was homeless because of all of my education and my purpose, I came into who I am. That's where CORE comes from. That's where my love for psychology was birthed. That's how I got into all of my lives and talks and speeches about the environment, about the African American culture, about the prison system. All of that has been there. That has been there all along. In 2012, I wrote President Obama and got a letter back. That all of that was in there. So when I was in California, God was letting me see, you've been doing this. You were doing this long before you was homeless. I wrote to be to work on the board at Safe Homes and got approved and got scared because of what God was pushing me at. I've always been in this. My situation just made me see it more. Talking and being under a federal investigation caused it to come out more. I knew I wasn't a criminal. So why are they in my life, Lord? To see you, to see you, to see you in my life. So then if they see you in my life, what am I telling them? Because I'm definitely under an investigation, but not for criminal activity. It's for them to see the Lord. So if they see the Lord, what needs to be in my conduct? What needs to be in my speech? They look at my videos. What does God have to say to them that comes from me? That's where my purpose came from. Had they not been in my life, I wouldn't have this. I wouldn't have nothing to talk about. But because they came in my life, all of these different things that God let me know, you've been doing that. Go back to when you was 18 and you wanted to work for the government and mommy said no. Go back and think when I told you to write President Obama and I wrote him and he wrote me back. And I told him, I have an idea for prison reform. In 2012, I wrote him that. And he said, that is definitely something that we're working on. And I'm striving hard to make changes. And then, of course, we couldn't have a personal conversation because he's the president. But I did what God told me to do back then. And he wrote me back. If it wasn't God, I wouldn't have got a response. The president wrote me back. Even if the letter was computer generated, he still acknowledged me. And that was something that was very important to me because even back then, I didn't know why I was drawn to that, but I was. A man got in my car today out of all people that he could have rode with. And he said, yeah, my wife is, she was running the campaign for Kamala Harris. She ran the campaign. That man is in my back seat. I know what my purpose is. Because of
what are you talking about, Chris? I don't understand what you're talking about.
I know. Then like I told you, then stop trying to figure it out. You don't need to know.
Trying to figure out anything. You came up with it.
Oh Lord.
Understand what you're talking about. And then when you question it, stop trying to figure out more.
You just said what your solution is in the car. You don't have understanding because you're not interested. You're not interested.
I'm not even trying to do anything. I'm just listening to you go on and on and on and on and on.
I ordered my shower curtain and my rugs, and I got home and was ready to clean my bathroom and put my shower curtain up. And they didn't send me no shower curtain hooks at all. They were supposed to be in the box with the liner, and they don't have anything in here. And that means, and I just came from Staples and sending something else back to Amazon. I don't want to keep doing that. So, I'm so upset about that. Because I came home ready to clean my bathroom, put my shower curtain up, and see how it looked. And I looked online and it say you supposed to get the shower curtain with 3 magnets and 12 rust-proof metal grumettes.
Yeah. We can talk about purpose. Whatever your purpose is, you're doing.
Then I just like, I want to talk to somebody like that. I ain't gonna be in boundaries like that. It's not that serious.
No, that's where you got to live. Whatever your purpose, you're not in charge. This is what I'm hearing. You trying to be in charge and figure it out. You're not. You're not. I'm not. Whatever God has destined is, you are it right now. So it's nothing to keep saying, I don't know. You just, I don't understand it. I understand. So what is you trying to say? about it. Well, I'm supposed to be in law enforcement. Okay,
I'm not saying anything because I wasn't the topic. The topic came from you saying, because if I could change anything about you, that should never be said to anybody. You keep those because this is where you're overdrawing boundaries. Because see, anytime that you're on the phone longer than what you want to be, you got a red button on the other side of your screen, and it works. And you can press it and say, okay, Chris, well, I got something else to do. I got to go. You don't have to tell somebody, oh, I don't really like what you're talking, because I don't understand it. And I don't really want, because see, God working, you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do all that. You could just say, all right, Chris, well, I got something to do and I'm finna clean up.
You don't like truth.
It's not truth. What you are
now,
is.
I would rather somebody tell me.
No, because this is you. This is you on the. This is you every week at least once. All right, well, I'm calling Crystal. I am making new T-shirts for Juanita Bynum's church, and it's called Ring the Barrel, because the barrel is going to be the sins of the women, and the ring is going to be what the Holy Spirit going around them. And I just sit there and I listen. And I don't say anything. But when I say something on the other end, it's not that.
I'm tired of you talking long.
Well, get off the phone.
You don't know when to stop.
Well, no, because I ain't gonna sit there and listen to you either. So you could just get off the phone.
I know when to stop.
Okay, well, we could get off the phone. You don't have to tell me all that. You could just I'm not, but I'm just saying what you're saying don't make no sense. You could get off the phone. Well, you could get off the phone. And we could get off the phone. No, I don't need to hear your truth, because it ain't the truth. And the next time you call me and you want to talk about something you done made for the 15,000th time, I'm going to tell you the same thing.
Stop threatening people.
It's not a threat. It ain't a threat. I'm just saying get off the phone. Just get off the phone. Just get off the phone. You don't have to start an argument. Stay in peace and get off the phone.
No, you're not in peace. You argue about everything.
Okay. I do not know where my shower curtain hooks is at.
Nobody's doing nothing to you just because somebody said, you go on and on and on. Then she gets mad about it.
We are hydrating our skin from within.
I think I might order me some from the store. I was just at the store and I came home and didn't open my box. I know those shower curtain hooks was in here because it says it on the bag that it comes with the shower curtains, hooks, and magnets. And I ain't got neither one. I'm doing my bathroom in all white. I thought for sure I might would have dropped them off the floor. All right, East, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go work in my bathroom and clean it up.
All right, have a good night.
I thought you was going to show me your house when you got it all done.
You have a good night.
You heard what I said?
I heard what you said.
Do I detect a little note?
No, I don't have no notes. It's not a song. It's a reality. It's other people that deal with, no people don't. Nobody has to know. Nobody's perfect. But now I learned. And what God tells me to do, and God said, God cannot lie. But then what He telling me to do, you ain't got to explain yourself to nobody.
Well, Easter, why are you bringing it back up? Why are you bringing it back up? Because you're trying to argue. Why are you trying to argue?
See how loud you did it?
And why are you trying to argue?
It's not an
Because
argument.
I changed the whole subject and said you want to show me your house, and you went back and brought that up again. You don't want somebody to say what they are, but you send videos and content all day long. Make that make sense.
I didn't send you any video today. See, you could reach back.
The first day in a year, you send content every day.
You nothing. Well, just do what you do that you know you was called to do. Okay? It'll prove out if God said it or not.
We don't have to. Why is that on your mind?
Because you're using my father. He don't lie. And now you got to be held accountable for words that you say.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. Easter is the only one in America that could be used. I'm so sorry. What am I? I'm sorry. You're right. I can't be used. You're the only one. In fact, didn't Jesus put you in charge when he left? I'm sorry. Yes, he did.
He's hearing your
Yes, he is. And he's hearing you call me a liar. Girl, everything that I done said, that God said, has come true. That's why I write.
I'm happy about that.
That's why I write. That's why I write. So that when I go back and have people like you that say what you're saying, that's why my Bible is so full. No, you just basically called me a liar and said you using, no, what you said was you using my father's name.
Listen.
You said you using my father's name. Who says
My
that?
father too.
No.
You say God told you. He's not just your God. He's your father.
Easter, you have a good
I'm just
night.
trying to get an
You don't need to get an understanding about that. You come up with 50,000 businesses a year.
It doesn't matter.
And I don't ever ask you, well, didn't God tell you something the other day? I'll never say that to you. I'll never say that to you. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't ever say that to you.
Said, what do you have in your next line?
No, I do not. I say, you do whatever you do. God created all these animals in the world. He ain't like to stick to one thing either. So do whatever you choose to do. Because he said, whatever your hands.
Well, Chris, I guarantee you I won't be arguing with you no more.
You the one brought it up, Easter.
No.
You the one brought it up by saying you don't understand. And I simply said, you don't have to understand. I said, in fact, I said it real nice. Oh, let me relieve you.
And said, this is the reason why I don't like you, because
I ain't never said that. I never said that. I never said that.
Well, whatever, Chris.
I never said.
Own up to, that'll be the day. When you own up
If you can say in one sentence what the bass in your voice is about.
I don't have bass. I am a woman. You have bass.
Whatever is in your voice.
I'm not mad at you about
the fact that you can even say that in a conversation that is not even worthy of anger. You can never say that. I simply said you don't have to understand. I said, in fact, I said it real nice. Oh, let me relieve you.
And said, this is the reason why I don't like you, because
I ain't never said that. I never said that. I never said that.
Well, whatever, Chris.
I never said.
Own up to, that'll be the day. When you own up.
If you can say in one sentence what the bass in your voice is about.
I don't have bass. I am a woman. You have bass.
Whatever is in your voice.
I'm not
in one sentence. Said that. I never said that.
Well, whatever, Chris.
I never said.
Own up to, that'll be the day. When you own up.
If you can say in one sentence what the bass in your voice is about.
I don't have bass. I am a woman. You have bass.
Whatever is in your voice.
I'm not mad at you about
the fact that you can even say that in a conversation that is not even worthy of anger in any kind of way. So what if I said the Lord said to turn into a man? What that got to do with you?
I didn't say he told you to turn into a man.
I said if he did. I said whatever he told me to do. Why is that concerning to you?
Because I'm the truth.
Oh.
I represent it.
Oh, you
You're
are.
not going to tell me God told you to be a man.
Oh, you are. Okay.
What kind of person will say that?
Okay.
That should let you know right there. Yeah, I'm not talking right.
Well,
You're using God's holy name. I don't know who. or
well,
what God is
Easter,
saying.
proof follows me. Does it follow you?
Okay, well,
I ain't seen one of your prophecies come through.
Okay, don't worry about it. It's coming through right now.
I
while
ain't
you're
seen
talking
one.
to me.
I ain't seen one.
Okay. It's
I ain't
okay.
seen one.
It's okay. I don't have any prophecies. Only God do.
You said you
Whatever.
prophetess. No, you called yourself prophetess Maxine
I
Hopkins.
never call myself anything.
Oh, I could go back. I could. You
I
ain't.
was told that I would be that.
You ain't never. Okay. You ain't never called yourself prophetess. Hold on, cause I got the email. You ain't never called. You ain't never called yourself
I
prophet.
only use that because that is what I've been verified as.
Oh.
You have not been verified in the earth.
Really? Really?
Right.
You think that? Oh, you think you're the only?
You haven't or haven't.
You just said it. You just said it.
Never. You have to be verified in the earth.
And you're telling me, and so you honestly think that ain't no pastor? You think you
I
the
don't
only?
know. I'm telling you this. Only you
Pastor
know.
Turner have, Pastor Lewis have, what's his name that came down from New York, that prophesied to me on January the 6th.
Okay.
So no, you just said I'm not. I
I
can't.
had to get off the phone.
I can't believe that would even be, that shouldn't even be anything to come out of your mouth. That shouldn't even be said.
Chris, I could say this because I'm obligated and authorized to say it. You have to be verified in the earth. You cannot just pick up and say, my name is Prophet Crystal. I'm not using this as just to be using it. So I don't understand you. I don't know what you be talking about. I don't, and I'm not afraid to say I don't know. I have to have it. It has to be verified or witnessed somewhere. If you say you in Christ, then it should be documented. Christ's word, that's who he is. He's not going to tell you to be no man. Well, God said I will be a man. Okay, you say God said that. Okay. Okay. That's what you're saying, God. Hear ya. I ain't saying nothing about it. Whatever you believe, that's what I have nothing to do with your call, anointing, whatever you say you are, that's who you are. At the end of the world, it'll speak for itself. If God told you, it'll be done. If he didn't, then the words burn, fall to the ground. Because they just words. If he didn't tell me, it's just my words. If it was his words, he'll stand. So I'm not worried about what's going on and what you're saying. I just pray that you be in Christ and be in the truth. And stop trying to be something and know that you are what God said you are. That's it. Me too. I'm not trying to be nothing. I don't care if you never believe. If nothing never came to pass, I'm not trying to prove nothing to you. I don't have to.
I don't feel like I have nothing to prove to you either. I don't even know what my calling had to do with any of this. I just sat there and followed your conversation. Your conversation after you mentioned George immediately turned into, you had, at the minute you felt disgust, you had the option to say, okay, Chris, I gotta go and I'll call you later. I wouldn't. I'm just telling you this. I'm just telling you this for future reference. For future reference. Just like you put your closing remarks, just like you put your closing remarks on it, I'm doing mine because I'm gonna go in here and clean up my bathroom and put my new stuff down. What I want you to know, just for future reference, if you don't mind. If you don't mind me saying it.
And I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Well, are you finished? Once again, you done said everything you said. Are you done? Did you get everything off your chest, since your chest is the only one that matters? Did you clear yourself? You finished talking? Now she don't have nothing to
Have
say.
a good night.
Lord, that's a lot.
Have a wonderful night.
Where is my?
Good night. Why are you still holding? See, that's what you call people that's aggravating. Now I'm telling her good night, and then when I was quiet, did you say everything? I mean, what's wrong with her?
Girl, I had got up and gone in there in the bathroom. I was done with this. I came back in here and still hear you on the phone. When you didn't say
You
nothing,
did not. You just asked me, was I through texting?
and when I didn't hear nothing else, I got up and walked off.
No, you did not, because you didn't hang up, and I said good night, Chris. What are you waiting on me to hang up so you can have something to talk about? You're raising hell, but you said I'm called of God, but she raises hell. She learned to argue. Why did you ask me? Was I done talking? What is going on? Nothing.